Hello, dear friends. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in this video, we will continue studying games of Ashot Anastasian. So we are having a game against Georgi Georgadze, 24-40, with the white pieces against Ashot Anastasian, 24-75. This is 1989. Soviet under 26 championship, Tbilisi. So d4 knight f6, c4 e6 knight f3 b6, queen's Indian defense, knight c3 bishop b7, a3. Nowadays bishop b4 is also very much possible move. And now a3. If I'm not mistaken, this one is Petrosian system against queen's Indian defense. d5, c takes d knight d5, queen c2, bishop e7. While I was analyzing and checking the games of Ashot Anastasian, I saw that he was playing this opening a lot, and some of his opponents played in this position bishop d2 move, e4 knight takes, pawn takes, short castle, and here Georgadze went c4, dubious move. Engines are recommending bishop d3, and I think if you saw or you studied some of the games of Garry Kasparov, probably you are very much familiar that bishop is coming to d3 and then short castle, queen is coming to e2. Yes, let's say bishop d3, now c5, and white is playing short castle. d5 ideas aren't working because he takes, queen takes d5. White does not have any time to create any problems. Yes, c4, and already here black had a very interesting decision, e5, striking in the center. Yes, knight takes e5 does not work because of queen takes d4. If you go d takes e, then knight d7, knight is coming to c5, e4 pawn is hanging. And if you go d5, then bishop d6 with the ideas to go knight a6 or knight d7. Anastasian played knight d7. And here computer says bishop e2 would have been slightly more precise than bishop d3 and e5. Of course, if you take d takes c, then knight is coming to c5. If you go d5, then I'm having along dark squares very good control. And now takes, bishop c5, bishop b2, stopping all possible bishop d4 ideas, queen e7, short castle and rook d8. Yes, positional pawn sacrifice. Black is controlling the position, d-file, and bishops are very strong along a8 h1 diagonal and also a7 g1 diagonal. Rook e1, rook d7, aiming to double the rooks along d-file. Bishop f1, threatening rook d2, bishop c3, stopping. At the same time, maybe having ideas to go bishop b4 to trade this bishop on c5, a5, stopping. Queen b2, bishop c6. Maybe queen b2 with the ideas to go bishop a5. I don't think bishop a5 ideas are really working, because after some b takes a, queen b7, black can start threatening pawn on f2, white's king on g1, along a7 g1 diagonal. But anyway, Anastasian decided to go bishop c6, g3, queen g5, and now queen c1. If you go king g2, then rook d2 is finishing the game. And now queen takes. If you take with the a rook, then bishop a3 is coming. This bishop takes e4. Black is controlling d file. Black is not down anything. Bishop h3 attacking the rook, rook d3, bishop f1. And now rook takes, rook takes, rook d2. Threatening bishop f2. And also maybe rook takes f2. And now takes, takes. Many weaknesses. Black is having very active rook on d2. King f8, trying to activate the king. c5, b5. Bishop b5, otherwise I will push b4. And now check, king f1 takes. And now king e7. Of course, you can easily take rook takes e2 and then king e6, king e5, but check. Rook c1, threatening this pawn. King e6. King takes. Threatening the pawn on a3. And here they repeated once. And I guess after time control, or maybe Yorogadze decided to resign. Check, and here he resigned. Completely hopeless position. Yes, I like very much most of Anastasian's decisions in this game. e5, and then getting bishop on c5, playing a5, stopping bishop b4, and also playing bishop c6, not allowing any bishop a5. And of course, some small tactical ideas, queen g5, threatening rook d2, and then taking on c1. And if rook takes c1, then bishop a3. If rook e takes c1, then bishop takes e4. And of course, later on sacrificing the exchange and entering with the rook to second. And after rook e3, bishop takes e3, f takes c. Endgame was completely hopeless for white with too many weaknesses. Thank you very much.